welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful new petal. Actually, I don't think it's new. It was originally posted by Jessica Castellini on YouTube in this direction, in a carrot wreath. And a gal by the name of Christina Mundrain, she posted on Facebook a picture of a wreath that she designed using the petal in this direction, and it stirred up a lot of interest. It did with me in particular. I really liked the look of it, but I could not for the life of me figure out how to do it. Well, Christina posted this particular pictorial post on the Unique in the Creek Facebook group page, and following the pictures, I was able to master the fold. She gave me permission to go ahead and film how to do that because there were still some questions about how to do it. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to do that. You'll need a 10 by 20 inch piece of mesh. I'm going to use poly burlap, and on the red pieces, I would burned it, but you don't really have to. On the pink here, I used a rotary cutter. And what I'm going to do is, you take it with your curl side up, and you fold it in half, first step, matching up your finished edges so that you have this really long rectangle, okay? And you're going to take that, and you're going to go ahead and clip that to hold it together, okay? Okay, so I'm going to work with it with my finished edge facing me. Now, I have taken on my mat, I'm going to go ahead and put my edge over here at the 0 mark so that I can find my center. And right here is 10 inches. I've got my mat marked right here. So I'm going to put my finger there, and I'm going to take this end and I'm going to fold it down just like that. Like this. Okay. Take a clip, and I'm going to hold my place there and do the same thing on this side. Fold it down so that you have this like a house looking shape. It's hard to get all this in my phone, in the camera, but anyway, you have this. Okay, looks like this. We're going to take this and we're going to flip it over so that we have this finished seam facing up. Okay. I'm going to take this side right here, this finished edge, I'm going to fold it into a triangle. Like that. All right. Once you have that, go ahead and take this edge, this corner of your open side, and fold it to make a triangle on top of that, matching up this edge right here, this folded edge, matching that up. And then you can go ahead and take this and flip it up like this. All right. Now we're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. We're going to start with this corner right here. We're going to fold it into a triangle. Okay. I'm going to take this and fold it into another triangle, matching up this folded sides right here. Notice I've got all this messy stuff showing. But we're going to take this again, just like we did the other side, and flip it up. Like that. And we have kind of what looks like a little mountain range. Right? Now, all you have to do is take this turn it sideways and flip it over on itself. It's like this. Okay, looks like that. There's the front side of the petal, and we're looking at the back side. Now I'm going to take these clips off, and I'm going to work with this a little bit to get that all those nasty edges on the inside, nasty frays. And there's our pretty petal. All right. All you have to do next is take a couple of rubber bands. If I can get a hold of them, I'm going to take a big clip and hold this together while I get my rubber bands. I like to use 2, especially on this because it's so thick. And I'm going to go up about right there and rubber band this. Okay, and it looks like that. And here it is in the red. You can see the difference in just the poly burlap, the quality. There's what the petals look like in different colors. Let me show you how to do it again. Let's show you in the red. Let's see if it shows up better on camera. Whoops. Okay, we're going to take this, curl side up, 10 by 20 inch piece. We're going to, you can fold it up whichever way you want. You're gonna match up your finished factory edge and your sides. Okay, now you have, see, this is about a 5 inches by 20 inch rectangle. That's what you have now. Now I'm going to line this up, and you can do this, you can eyeball this if you want to, but I just found it easier, and I ended up with better petals if I took the time to line it up and find the center on my mat. And it's right there at the 10-inch mark. I'm going to take this corner here and fold it down like this. And I'm going to take this and put this there. If you want to go ahead, do the same thing on this side. And you have your little house looking shape. We're going to take this and flip it over so that our finished edges are on the top here. We have this little gap here, and that's okay. We're going to go to, I'm going to start on my right since I'm right-handed. I'm going to take this corner here, make a triangle. I'm going to fold it up, put those finished edges together. And I have a triangle. Then I'm going to take this corner over here and fold it up to the top. Like that. And then I'm going to take it and fold it up like that. Okay. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Take this corner, fold it into a triangle. Another triangle so that my folded sides, these two sides are together, and then fold that up just like you did on the other side. My mesh is floppy. I don't know how else to say it. I'm going to take this and turn it, and right here's the center. I'm going to fold it over on itself. Here's the front side, and we're going to use this side. And that's what it looks like. Take you a clip, hold it together while you get your rubber bands, since you'll want to use two. And I guess you could use a zip tie. I haven't done that. Just been using rubber bands. This is all brand new. I made my first wreath with this petal just yesterday. And there we go. There's our pretty little petal. We can make this pointy, like this. With poly burlap, you can get it to stay. And there you go. It kind of looks like a calla lily in a way. So, anyway, that's what they look like when you fold them. Now, to put them on the board, I use a Unique in the Creek board. And you'll take it and these are 8-inch zip ties. You would probably start either on row 3 or possibly row 2 if you wanted to. Let's go ahead and start on row 2. Just go put your zip tie in like you normally would. Go ahead and zip it up a little bit. And when you put your petal in, you'll notice it sits up because of this flat side right here. It sits up like this. I can't show you very well. Okay, here we go. And just zip that down. And I found that they shift like this on the board, so I did have to add a little hot glue once I got everything on my board and got everything stabilized and situated the way I wanted it. I was able to put a little hot glue and get them to stay where I wanted them to stay. Okay. And you can see, I hope, how this is working. I think what I'm going to do with this particular wreath with the red burlap is to do a patriotic flower. There we go. And there we go. There's 3 of the petals on the board. So that's how you do Christina's reverse tuck fold. I hope that helps and that you find this as interesting looking as I did. I will, you'll notice at the beginning of the video is a picture of a finished wreath that I did using this with pink poly burlap. And I'll give you an idea of what a finished project will look like. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this new fold. And thank you again, Christina, for allowing me to film it. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I was able to figure out how to take a 10 by 21 inch piece of mesh, and this is fabric mesh in navy. I haven't been able to find poly burlap in navy, and I'm working on a patriotic wreath, so I thought I would try this reverse tuck petal with fabric mesh. And anyway, this I used a 21 inch mesh, and I cut it at 10 inches. And so what I folded it in half, just like I did with the 20 by 10 inch. And because it's so flimsy, I have got clips all along the top there. I'm going to flip it over so that my fold is on the top. I'm going to find my center. Because this is 21 inches, I'm going to the dotted line this time to get the center. So it's right there. I'm gonna take this corner up here and flip it down, And because this is fabric mesh, it's a little bit harder to work with. I've been playing with it, and I've had to use a lot of clips to keep it from going all over the place. So anyway, just so you know, I'm gonna take, let's get that out of the way. I'm gonna take this end and flip it down. Okay. Notice they're not even or anything like that. It's not as pretty when you're working with this big piece of mesh. That's 21 inch. Okay. Now, flip it over so that this fold is on the bottom side. It's kind of hard to see in the navy blue, I know. I'm going to take this corner and fold it into a triangle. And I've got all this nastiness hanging off the edge here. Can you see that? But it's okay. I'm going to fold it again into a triangle. Matching up this nice pretty fold over here. And then I'm going to flip this up. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to fold this in. And fold this in. And flip this up. Okay. Now I've got those little mountains. Again, it's hard to see because it's navy. I'm going to take this and fold it in half. Take all these clips off. And now I'm going to have to really work with it. I've got it in my hand. Hard to see. I'm so sorry. But they turn out okay. I'm trying to get this where you can see better. I'm going to go ahead and clip this and then show you what it looks like on the board with the red petals. I don't have the white yet, but there's what it looks like with the red, the navy and the red. And I'll do some, do the red and white over here and do blue on this side and probably put some stars and stuff there. And anyway, maybe in the future you'll see it posted. I believe I'm going to use this as a donation to a battered women's shelter fundraiser that I've been asked to make a wreath for. So anyway, I thought I'd show you what it looked like working with 21 inch mesh. If you want to buy rolls that large and cut them at 10 inches. And also fabric mesh. Anyway, thanks. Enjoy.